Hello.
Good morning, BMC. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm actually calling. I wanted to speak to someone about something.
Just give me a moment, and I'll be forwarding to you one of our counselors. His name is Karan.
Okay. Thank you.
Ding, ding, ding. Hello, Karan speaking. How can I help you?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Crystal. Just actually calling. I don't know how to start. I don't know how or where to start.
Well, you can just start from wherever you like. What is it that made you call me today?
Mm, I really don't want to discuss this because I feel like you're gonna judge me and just think of me differently, even though we've never seen each other. But I don't know.
Well, before going forward, um, before you give me any of the information about what's going on in your life, I just want to tell you that we are based on an anti-operative oppressive practice, and for us, every client is unique in their own way. We don't judge anybody by the filters that the society has given us, but we look at their problem and try to give them solutions. So you should feel free to tell us whatever your problem is, and we will try to come up with possible solutions for you.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means, but I don't know. I just want to say I think I might be depressed.
Well, starting from here, why do you feel that you're depressed? Can you please tell me something more about it?
I don't know. I just can't get out of bed, and I spend all my day crying, and I just hate my life right now. I just hate it.
Well, I completely understand your situation, and I can tell that it is a very difficult time for you. But before going forward, I just want to tell you about the confidentiality agreement. So I just want you to know that whatever information you give us today, or whenever we meet, or any other phone calls, would be between you and me. None of the other employees at the organization will have access to it, and I won't be able to give the information to anybody else, except for situations in which I have to give information for a subpoena for the court.
Mm-hmm.
If I feel that there is a threat to your life or somebody else's life because of you, or if I suspect there is child abuse or elder abuse going on. Um, when you come over here for your first visit, I will give you the document which states all the clause, and then you'll have to sign it. Is that okay with you?
Mm, like, what if I don't want to sign it?
Well, this document is actually for your own protection, so that none of your information leaks out. We would not be able to give anybody any of the information that you have given us. So that's why you need to sign this document before we can start our conversation.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, can you tell me more about your situation? That why do you feel so stressed, and why are you not feeling comfortable getting out of your bed or your house?
I don't know. I already said I feel depressed. One of my friends told me to go to the doctor. I mean, I did do that, but he said that he thought I wasn't seriously depressed and I just had to pull myself together. See, nobody thinks that depression is real.
Um, that's kind of a hard situation for you. If you don't mind, can I ask you when was the last time you've been to the doctor for the follow up?
Well, I never went for a follow up because he pretty much told me that I just had to pull myself together. I need to do what I need to do, and I'm just taking things out of proportion, and that I have to motivate myself.
So, right now, where are you living? Is it your own house? You rented it, or are you living with your parents?
Yeah, I live with my parents.
Okay, so can I ask you if you have a job, a part time or a full time job?
No, I don't work. I'm just in university right now. There's a lot of pressure from my parents. They want me to become a doctor. I don't want to become a doctor. I love arts. I want to major in art, but I can't because I'm taking life science, and I feel like this is another reason why I feel so depressed. I don't have any motivation for anything because I'm not happy. I don't like what I'm doing.
So did you ever talk with your parents about that you don't like what you're doing right now and want to switch your courses and go into arts?
Yeah, I talk about it a lot here and there on my spare time. I actually do a lot of my artsy stuff, but they don't really care. They
Um,
don't have time to listen. They just, for them, it's black or white. So I do it or I don't. And obviously, I have no choice but to do it.
so is there any specific reason why your parents don't want you to do that?
I don't know. They just want, they just think that art is not a career and that I I'm not good enough if I don't become a doctor, so I have to become a doctor.
All right. So
So,
um, yes, you can go
but
ahead.
yeah, I did visit my doctor once where he told me that I need to pull myself together. Then I thought maybe it was because he was our family doctor and really good friends with my parents. So then I decided to go to another doctor who kind of helped me out further and prescribed antidepressant drugs. So what I've been doing is asking him to write me refills. So I've been saving those refills. So I just feel like there's going to be a day where I'm not going to be able to handle it anymore and I'm just going to maybe overdose. So so far I've got 2 bottles. I'm trying to collect 6 or enough to make it powerful so that if I ever do decide, then hey, I have that.
Well, I want to tell you that we will try our best that you do not go to in such a situation where you feel like you cannot take it anymore. We will find a solution to your problem, and that would be soon. So, if you don't mind me asking, how long did you since how long you have these tendencies, these feelings that you don't want to keep this up for anymore?
Um, well, I've been feeling it for a while now. Uh, like every day is a struggle. I The alarm goes off, I snooze 5 to 6 times, and then I just don't want to get up. And honestly, it's been affecting everything. I feel like I'm more tired. I just it's not that I don't want to get up. I just physically can't. My body just doesn't allow me to get up. So, excuse me. So, I don't know. I just kind of
I
just stay
just
in bed.
I just wanted to ask you that you told me that you like to just stay in your bed and don't go out. Do you feel that you're socially isolated? That no one comes around to see you or you don't go to see your friends?
Well, my friends, they care about me. They're here, but right now I just don't feel like interacting with anyone. I just stay in my room. Sometimes if my mom forces me, I have to, go run errands with her, but once I'm done running those errands, that's it. I'm back home. I'm, back in my room under my blanket, just feeling miserable again.
So you told me that you are not employed at this time. So um, did you had any employment difficulties or anything at work?
No, I just don't need to work. I live with my parents. I mean, they take care of my schooling. They give me money. That's not an issue. It's just my own personal things. Like I told you, I don't know. I just feel like crying so much because I just hate my life right now.
So that means that you are not going through any financial difficulties at this point. Am I right?
Yeah, you are. I
And
don't have any problems.
did you ever had a job before?
No, I never worked. I've always been in school.
Okay, so were there any legal problems that you faced in the past, or are you facing them right now?
Nope.
No, that's good. And are you suffering from any other health problems?
Mm,
Um,
sometimes I just like feel so sad and I just smoke a little. I just get high. I mean, it helps me escape from life and I don't know, it just helps me sleep as well. I just get really tired and then, yeah, at least when I do get high, I don't have to think about my real life. I just zone out. I watch stuff. It makes me feel a little bit better. But there is stuff that, I don't like about it in the morning. Again, I can't wake up. So now what I've been doing is I've just been getting high all the time. So I wake up and I get high throughout the day. I'll smoke a lot. So I'm constantly high. And I also notice that being high all the time, I'm feeling so hungry. So I've been eating more, but I'm not doing anything. So I notice that I'm gaining a lot of weight, but whatever. I already hate my life. So what's a little bit more to deal with?
So you just told me that you've been smoking a lot. So can I just ask what have you been smoking?
Yeah, I told you, marijuana.
Marijuana. All right. So since how long have you been smoking?
Mm, I want to say like since September, since I started university.
Okay, September. And who introduced you to the?
Well, my friends do it all the time, so I just decided I'll try it. I tried it, I liked it. When I did try, I wasn't like, I didn't need it just because I was only doing it when I'm hanging out with my friends. I didn't really care about anything else. It was more of like just a social activity that we were partaking in, but now it's becoming something that's actually helping me. I rely on it because it helps me escape life.
Okay. Before going forward, I would like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. So, have you ever been given a mental health diagnosis?
Hmm, no. I went to the doctor and he asked me a bunch of questions, but
So, you told me that you've been to one another doctor who has been giving you refills. So, did he give you a diagnosis or something that said that you were suffering from a mental issue or not?
no, nothing like that.
Okay.
I just know that I have a lot of anxiety built up because I don't know.
Okay. So, have you ever been hospitalized for mental health related issues?
No, never.
Okay. So, I just wanted to ask if you ever harmed yourself or somebody while you were high.
No, I just zone out when I'm high, so I'm barely even ever talking to anyone. Yeah, sometimes I do get a little scared. Um, Times where I get really high and I can't control the high. But I try to put myself to sleep. But yeah, it gets pretty scary because I feel like I don't know, I can't control my thoughts, and I'm having all these like frightening thoughts that come to my mind. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't
So,
know if it's helping me, but I like it. I like when I'm high.
so you just told me that you usually get high. So, where do you usually get high? Is that at your home or somewhere else?
Yeah, just in my room. I don't like to leave anywhere. I don't like to do anything. So,
So you just smoke in your room.
yeah.
All right. So, have you ever tried talking to your parents or your friends about the situation you are in right now?
About smoking?
About the anxiety that you've been feeling?
No, I think my mom knows that I'm depressed, but we don't talk about it because they think that depression is not real. They feel that it's something I can control. If I go hang out with my friends or if I talk to people, I'll be happy again, but that's not it. Like I don't want to be doing what I'm doing. They don't understand that. What I do want to do, they think that it's not a real career and I won't be successful and they won't be able to face their friends and family. And yeah, I don't know.
So, how has your relation been with your parents?
I don't talk to them much anymore.
Is there any reason or something happened that made you stop talking with your parents?
Mm, I think they just want to pretend like everything's fine and they want to avoid the fact that I'm going through this because they don't want me to ever wake up and say, I'm not going to become a doctor, I'm going to drop out of university. Both of my parents come from scholarly backgrounds, they're very educated, so they have that expectation. I'm the only child, so I think they feel that if I don't follow their footsteps, that I don't know, it's just they're not going to be able to keep up with their social status.
So, as a child, how was your life? How was your relationship with your parents, and how was your schooling and financial condition at that time?
Yeah, I've never had a financial condition. I was always the only child, so I got a lot of attention from my parents. Um, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I have to play both the guy and the girl role. Um, yeah, it was always like a lot of attachment because I guess they only had me, so it was nice, but it did get lonely at times because I never had anyone to play with. While my friends had their older siblings walking them to school, I never had that. It was always my parents dropping me off. Things like that I feel like I missed out on, but I just can't handle the pressure anymore. I just can't keep up with them. I don't want to be a doctor. I have other talents that I want to pursue, and I think I will be really successful because I'm really good at what I do. But they just neglect it all, so I feel really depressed. I guess I can say I feel really sad at times because I do cry. Um, but yeah, I think my parents don't realize the intensity of what I'm going through. They just think everything's a joke. Um, so, I mean, nobody's really taking me seriously. So I guess, I don't know, just think that it's better if I'm just not around.
Well, after listening to you, I feel like that you've been going through a lot lately. So, I just want you to know that you're not alone. We're always here to help you. You can come in at any time and meet me, and we can discuss more about your situation. And if we need to, we can go. I can refer you to a doctor and try to talk with your parents. Um, but before that, I would like to recommend you a few things which could help you to come over your stress, and maybe you would be able to look at your life through a different perspective again. So, whenever you feel that you're really sad or you feel that you're not able to take it, I would recommend you to do some grounding techniques. So are you aware of grounding techniques? Do you know what they are?
Well, I just want to first off say that everyone that I've been talking to says the same thing that they're going to be there or that I have help or this and that. But really, I don't have any help because my doctor barely sees me. I have to book an appointment if I ever have an emergency. I'm always waiting. They're not in the office or this that. Yeah, so most of the times I feel pretty lonely. So I don't really expect that you're gonna be there for me either. I just called because I didn't have anything. I don't. I don't know what else to do. And
Well, I completely understand where you're coming from, but I just want to make you know that we are always here to help you. You can just call whenever you feel that you are not able to take it or feel stressed out. You can just call our organization at a hotline that is available 24 hours. So the number is 1800 stress hotline. You can call it anytime, and there would be a representative to talk to you and listen to what you're trying to say. And secondly, I am going to lay out a program for you and refer you to programs where you will be able to think about your life in a different perspective, and we will try our best that you can again be in the field that you want to be and be successing in your life in the way you want to be. So first, I will tell you about the grounding technique. So whenever you feel that um, you feel that you are not grounded, you feel that you're stressed out, instead of smoking, I would recommend you to go out for a walk. Because when you go out, you see the nature and you can have some time by yourself, which can help you to think about the things in a clear way. So that would be something I would recommend you to do. In case you are not able to go out for a walk, I would recommend you to just stay at home and just drink some water so that you can feel relaxed. That actually helps a lot, even at points when I feel that I'm not comfortable or I'm not having it. I just drink water and try to calm myself down. Furthermore, I would recommend you some of the programs that are offered by our organization, which might help you to come over the stress. So I would like you to come to our stress management program that is for youth between the age of 18 to 25, which I think you belong to, and you can be a part of the group and listen to the experiences of different people, and that might be a good way for you to help and reconsider your life. Um, Secondly, I would recommend you to find a job. So please, whenever you have time, please come to our employment program. That is a program in which we help youth to get jobs. We help them tailor their resumes and cover letters. So that would benefit you in two ways. That would put you in a situation where you can support yourself financially, and you would be able to meet new people and experience new things every day. So these are two recommendations that two programs that I want to recommend you to. And thirdly, I would ask you to come to the organization, and I can sit with you and talk more about your situation so that we can see where you're coming from, so that we can think about more ways in which we can provide help you too. Um, does that sound good to you?
Well, what if I don't want to come?
Um, well, we are here to recommend you programs and tell you about things that could be done in order to help you. But the final decision is always depending on you, that if you want to do it or not. I and my organization will recommend the things that are in best for your interest. But doing them or not doing them, attending these programs will be your wish, and we will never force you to do that.
Well, you don't get it. I feel so depressed that I just can't get out of my bed. And to come somewhere else where there's people, I don't think I'll be able to do that.
Well, when you come to the organization for the first day, um, we will be in a cabin where only you and me will sit. Nobody will interrupt while you are sharing your feelings with me, and I assure that your information would not be given to anybody else. So you should not be feeling afraid of coming to the organization, as we will keep your interests first and keep other things aside that.
I don't know. I just feel like this is why I don't talk to anybody, because they don't understand how hard it is. Like, it's just like my parents. If I ever tell them, they just think that I'm acting like a big baby, but I'm not. I actually don't know what to do. I don't have any strength to move. I don't know. I feel like I'm just losing myself.
Well, I just want to tell you that we don't feel that you're a big baby or the way you're feeling about yourself, but we are actually here to help you. And I would assure that if you come to us, to our organization, that would be helpful for you, and you will start feeling the differences after some time when you come to us. So I would highly recommend you to visit us, but the decision solely depends on you.
So how do I don't remember any of the dates that you gave me or anything that you said. So
So
I don't want you to waste your time on me and go over it again, but is there a way that you can send me a list again?
sure, if you can provide me with your email, I can send you a list of all the programs and dates so that you can actually know when the programs are going to happen. And I can set up an appointment so that you can come and visit me in the organization anytime on your convenience.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, it's good.
Can I please get your email?
Uh, how about you just give me your email and I'll send you an email, and that way you can have my email too. And yeah.
Yeah, well, it would be better if you are able to give me your email so that I can send the information as soon as possible.
Fine. It's Crystal.
Crystal?
Crystal again.
Again?
Yeah. At hotmail.com.
Thanks a lot. I would be looking forward to seeing you in the organization, and I expect that today's conversation give you a bit of help. And we would try our best to provide you with the best services so that you can again feel that your life is worth it. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.